Need to win this.
In Astana and
Dinner is served.
On train
Who's hungry?
to open up a semi-final. Here, that's going to give
cottage
NaVi
cheese with honey and cinnamon. Classico.
Furia were doing some good stuff to make life hard for Spirit. In particular, some of the nade pieces over towards Pop.
Let's go, baby
to
girl.
deny that control the way of d0nk that felt
Guys,
really
NaVi
instrumental
needs to win
in
this,
that
bro.
game. And so there's stuff that NaVi can go and look at for this
spilled honey
exact
on the
match
side. Scheiße.
to pull out now.
Now it's all sticky.
Trying to leverage that over Spirit in this 3-0 match, but it's Chopper on the board.
Bit going down early, that's really bad. He's really good on pistols.
Straight away for the Spirit squad.
d0nk's up close, he sees the shadow. There's players tucked in on the left side, but he's ready to fight. Drops a bomb and all the nades. d0nk takes all the glory. 2 kills, trapped back in a box. Wonderful, caged in A main, and d0nk does not let him escape. This pistol is clean as you like. Team Spirit come through, they slap NaVi in the face.
This is actually good.
And what I will say, Harry,
people look at this and say this is not good for NaVi. This is good for NaVi. Because winning the pistol means nothing if you lose the follow-up.
You know who else learned from
and guess what happened on map number 1 to the first pistol? When Spirit won really easily, we won the follow and we fucked them in the ass.
I mean, you're dead on. It's the fact
and
that
almost won the map.
Spirit, this has been such a reoccurring map used against
NaVi
them, or at
full
least
eco, but
attempted to be used against them. As we say, only one team has ever done it successfully, and that was Furia. The fact that this is a go-to attempt at punishment for so many up-and-coming squads versus Spirit, this is a map they have like an 85% win rate on since it was added into the pool.
Jungs, all in the prediction. Letzte Chance.
Only ever having stomach that
Wenn ihr
one
nicht seht,
loss
F5.
to Furia back in Astana. So, you know, it's had this accidental knock-on effect of over time, Spirit's train has been getting better and better.
Chopper in A main with a USP. Okay, buddy. There's no armor here for NaVi, so can cut through them quickly.
And to that end, you know, like Spirit do have a lot more reps in officials on this map than NaVi.
If American cuisine even comes close to this, then I'm gonna be fucking impressed.
This is the 4th official train match for the NaVi squad. They're 2nd at this major. So this is a new thing for NaVi. And we often say, what can feel great in practice when it gets put to work in officials might not hit the same. There's no greater pressure than this one right now at the major. Shiro and d0nk have this crossfire set up, and they'll make quick work over the B plate from NaVi.
What's funny there is Alexi goes ramp with bomb and 4 go upper, but NaVi knew the Spirit would be spotting upper from that ladder
I want to see what you guys are eating, bro. You're always fronting mine.
Stop a flood, and so while d0nk gets that info, there's still 2 players.
The thing is, you can't shit talk if you've never tried it, bro. I've people always messaging me in my Instagram DMs saying like, "Yo, bro, you were right," and then they send me a picture of cottage cheese with honey, bro. And they're like, "Yo, thank you so much, bro."
Immediate.
Not fake. Actually real, bro. Shout out to you guys. You know who you are. Try cottage cheese with raisins? I don't fuck with raisins, bro.
This is another thing that's pretty scary about Spirit's train is this seems to be a really good map for Shiro. In fact, thinking back recently to that Astana match in the final even ended up being an overtime affair versus Astralis here. Shiro is very much the guy who kept Spirit in that long enough for d0nk to get activated. This is a great map for Europa to excel on, and it's one that Shiro has really found his footing on.
d0nk uncomfortable here, still manages to squeeze a kill out. Despite getting spotted by Alexi, it won't stop him. Shiro's on a 3-piece right now, and Ema getting fried. It's Spirit 3-0 to start this map.
I think this is like one of the rare maps where actually I'm going to be keeping an even closer eye on Shiro than I am on d0nk.
Okay.
Because he gets a lot of freedom here on that AWP. Like this is, you know, we talk about the changes from Shiro, how he's trying to be more proactive, more involved at the start of rounds. This is the map where it's like that, but to the extreme. Shiro gets a huge degree of freedom on this AWP. You'll see him starting over towards Ivy a hell of a lot. It's kind of the go-to position for your AWP opening.
This is the issue that I was fucking talking about, chat. This map being disgustingly CT-sided. This game can already end on half one, bro. We've seen it many times, bro. Where a team goes 10-2 on first half. Because it is so CT-sided. You can't come back from that. You're already maximum tilted.
Less so.
Other team makes some risky plays. Boom, they fucking squeeze it out.
NaVi into less positions.
This is bad, bro.
So Shiro's going to have.
We need 5 minimum and half. Minimum
to take. d0nk gets his deep B nade in and still escapes the fast approach from Ema. The rest of NaVi surrounding this.
13-0, $2,000 giveaway, chat. This goes for the whole major. 4 winners, $500 each. Knife in your inventory.
Into the smoke. So Magic's got to be very cautious here.
Same day delivery.
With players tucked in.
If
right
13-0,
it's
no.
Clear. It couldn't be further from the truth. But Magic stays aware. Deep camera smoke coming in. And will that draw Magic's attention the wrong way? Look at the nade deep rather than pop the smoke. Back to Ivy at the right time. He sees them coming. He knows it's probably more than one. They were already close. Magic's in hot water. Gets out, but he's got the cover.
No.
Donk providing Overwatch. It's a very safe pair of hands. There's Shiro. And everything's accounted for there. Every player you think you're aiming for, you're actually taking a whole separate fight.
Maybe it will make me play even more than like Donk. Here we go, bro. You don't even play. On stream, I don't play so much anymore. I grind off stream, bro. I don't want to give everything away every time, you know?
It's close. Couldn't even get out.
Like, I need to cook up some things as well, bro.
Question entirely.
Chat.
d0nk on the Olaf box asking us how long
playing Aram off stream. Oh, don't get me started. Haven't played League in so long.
5v4 for Spirit. They sit back and relax. Still JL stuck in spawn.
Keep it that way. Yeah.
More grenades, perhaps.
I do want to do a casual
anything home here.
Like stream League with him, bro. Low key.
Like he was meant to have a smoke to
hit the dual Q. Maybe hit Challenger.
Going back to group for B. Shiro holding upper. d0nk's on a nice defensive line.
Because I just get held back by my teammates, bro.
No fear.
And his account is not an elo hell like mine.
Shiro show yet again as Ivy gets cleared. A third rotation. Not that they needed it. Is on its way over.
Shiro gonna hold on to upper. His riflers trying to watch the cross out for
JL.
ramp. The spillover's in, but there's that crossfire of
Scheiße! Hallo, Killfeed, it's all CT. 5-4, man, actually lose 2 racks. Why did I say 2 racks, not 1?
Can't go any further. So even though they
one
get
is
past
enough.
2 of those B-side players, all of Spirit pull up, and
it's not even my team doing it,
really
so it's a double tilter.
Spirit. So often, before NaVi even get a bomb plant down, feels like they're fighting all 5 players. Spirit have been on the money.
50,000 Lira giveaway. I'm down, bro.
For the NaVi squad here, hoping that Train would be the solution in this long-standing rivalry. The rivalry in which Spirit so often get the better of NaVi.
I knew that currency was chopped.
Those d0nk shoulder shots are something special, just making it look so smooth.
I was actually going and looking at the numbers as well, and this is like the one map in the pool where Shiro and d0nk are on parity with each other. They are identical rating in the games that have taken place here on Train.
It's a good sign.
This
20k yen. I know that's like almost 2.5k, bro.
Really gets to show you what he's made of.
That's the only currency I know by heart because of Counter-Strike skins. Because always checking Chinese marketplace. The yen went down though, huh? It used to be like 13k was 2k.
A little eco
13k RMB was like 2k
USD.
USD.
A site coming out pop and main.
What does it mean it went up? I don't know.
Because it's quiet, Spirit have again made this gamble. They've rotated 3B. Magix has pushed Ivy. He might catch players.
Dude, they
I mean, Chinese again.
They were holding this the entire time.
I mean, R&B, bro. R&B. Renminbi.
That will draw players back. Now they're not scared of this B-bomb site. 3 in the yard. d0nk, who was considering connector, is now set up on the bomb train.
That is an infuriating way to die, and it's completely ruined this site. The object.
Bit 05, Alexi 06, JL 06.
Miss for Shiro, but d0nk is there to pick up the pieces.
Is this our map pick or not?
d0nk every round. That's another multi-kill. It's just
Zadumazo type map pick.
Face. Nice preemptive Molotov.
We pick it just to get fucked on it or what?
Means
do something, bro.
That position. They need to gain more space, and while it finds him a kill onto Shiro, d0nk trades every single time.
Yo, hell nah.
That's out of the 6 rounds played, 4 multi-kills for
Alter.
I feel like JL has
smiling it off, yeah, bro. It's
timing luck of all the pros.
Can we get a goat in the chat for Thomas Kelly, founder?
His role on Mirage has adapted over time from how often he would get timing.
One of my earliest subs ever.
I mean, we're seeing a very
much love, Thomas Kelly. Nice that you're still here, bro. After 4 years, 2020 April. What the fuck? Thomas, alter boss.
I think NaVi must be feeling like this game is.
If you're not rich, give me your trade link, bro. Let me give you something, G.
This is another problem with a lot of teams who even are making this their main map. Like,
some of my OG watchers are hella rich though, bro. Because they watched a lot and learned a lot. You feel me?
If you're against a team that knows what they're doing.
Most of them are millionaires.
And Spirit definitely fall in that
Thomas
category
trade link,
right
bro.
now.
Why are you saying kappa, bro? See, only first time chatters typing kappa.
No one bites on that flash. The smoke comes down and NaVi take a bit of space, but there's a gap.
I'm too old for CS now, says Thomas. Ain't no way, how old are you if I may ask?
Bloom in his favor.
Too old for CS? What the hell?
Rotates round to
so you're like 80.
And they come through this smoke. Magic says no way. Shiro covers the orb, and out the into d0nk is not going to be much better.
He says 23. What the fuck?
Finally. Zontic's still here.
Nonsense,
they must know that. They got hunting, they got fishing, chopper rotates.
Alexi 1v4. If Alexi wins this, 1k giveaway right now.
There's nothing more to take from this round. Spirit 7-0.
At least you got a plant.
Those playoffs are right around the corner.
Давай.
This is the highest ranked team that Spirit have had to face on this map yet.
Guys, we got a plant last round. This is good.
Fast building to look like one of their
step by step, bro.
Victories.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
And you know, the few times we've seen squads try and take Spirit down on this map across the year,
we've
always posed the question, what if this has a Cobra effect? And what if through trying to punish Spirit on this map, take advantage of one that was fresh to the pool, you end up making them a very strong, trained team.
Mods, can you get Thomas' trade link, please?
Just through the amount of reps they're getting to put into this map compared to other teams at the top of Counter-Strike.
Alexi 07, JL 07. Oh.
Just going for a flat-out B contact here, down the ramp.
On Discord, mods, Discord.
Still players late to this one. JL on the extremity. Right down they go. Alexi low. Zontic from upper blocks them from gaining space. That gives his teammate in connector a lot more room.
Come on, come to Papi. We need a round, bro.
Believe it right now. It's
come to Papi. We need a round. Nice bit.
With one kill, everything else comes up for Spirit, and JL, as I said, late as ever, is not
Alexi
here to help out. Ema needs that support now. They're going for kills. They know the bomb is unrealistic, but so is this round win with them all forward. JL gets his first kill of the game, and Spirit just sweeps
Nice try, nice
try. No stress, no pressure. Every B hit has been stacked to the 9s from Team Spirit.
Yeah.
And you can feel like the difference in just lived experience between these squads on this map. For NaVi, this is a new venture.
At least a 2-0 means that we don't waste our time on the third map. We can actually hit the Texas barbecue spot, maybe. Nah, I'm not paying 2k for this, bro. We are NaVi, dog. Hell no.
Have this map in their pocket of the major, and how reliable
this is you, not me.
What a time to look.
Better is Uzi, I believe.
It's hot on the new map.
Loser is out. No.
No one having an issue.
The next game, the loser is out. This one, the winner is through.
Yet to frag, iced out.
The winner of this most likely wins the major.
And they actually catch d0nk off guard. That's the first time that's happened here for NaVi.
Imagine.
They've got to make it worth it.
Yeah, this has to be where you find your first.
What is that animation? They put ice on us because we're frozen like we're not doing nothing.
Low econ in this round and a spam connection onto JL to open.
Are you serious? We're not on fire, we're frozen.
Also in hot water. On an aggressive stance, he's let deep into the backline and that left him fighting alone.
3 on 3.
Wonderful in the
Alexi, unfreeze yourself, bro.
That d0nk continues to
rub your hands again. Scheiße. 2v2, 2v2. Wonderful, I love you. I actually do. Chat, fuck that give. Fuck that giveaway, bro. Fuck that giveaway, bro. Woo!
And that's how NaVi pull up.
Drinks on me, baby.
A low econ B rush. And on the wings of wonderful success finally found for NaVi.
This was the closest you've been to a 13-0 at this major, bro. This would have been a juicy giveaway, and you, yes, you would have been the winner.
Off guard. And hey, if it works,
if it happened though, but it didn't.
But it's still a drought of
let this be a lesson. And the lesson is,
look,
things don't come.
Hail Mary on a low
sometimes they go.
The instant B rush, a pace change that Spirit weren't ready for. They'd been used to the slower style that NaVi had brought to the table here. It's also very, very common to see them start with.
Scheiße, I feel bad actually. You guys are being too nice. Should we do a giveaway at 13-1? $1,000 at 13-1? For the community, for the boys in the chat. For the mods doing an awesome job. Mods are also, of course, can participate. No, Ohne Pixel, keep your money. You're traveling to America. America is really expensive. You will need it more than us. Much love, Nugget 420. We love you, bro. Also, thank you, bro.
Can NaVi
can't be
build off that one round, or is it just that?
Here we go, bro.
The one thing that worked is a gimmick.
Nugget, my gold, bro.
Not reproducible. So NaVi need to dig deep. Back to Ivy with his AWP.
Farm me and L with the 5 gifted, sharing the love. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate that, bro.
Faith that NaVi won't repeat that B call. That Shiro doesn't even rotate. Shiro's actually pushing all the way through Pop on this AWP. Woo! This is going to leave him all on his lonesome.
Nice. Wait, we can actually win now, chat.
Shiro, on an aggressive push, has gifted another one of these advantages.
Nugget did not type that, by the way. I just chose a random guy from chat. I think he said L streamer.
By his teammates. But Spirit know they've got a player in this corner here. Magix comes in with a clear. JL may have beat the smoke. He won't beat Magix. 1 in 10. And that's something that Fury were countering really well in that game that we've been mentioning, right? It was the pop and B pushes in sync for Spirit that Fury were really good at shutting down. Spirit haven't even tried that this map. There's still more to show. They don't need to. Saving strats for the playoffs. d0nk in final form. And 13 and 5.
Alright, so d0nk is gonna fuck
for
us.
this young man as he looks to put them all
Alexi
down
still on 0 kills.
in this A site.
Alexi at this point just trying not to get kicked, where? 0 and 10. He may end the game 0 kills.
Wonderful's given us the one highlight clip for NaVi in this game. But expecting
Wonderful
a 1v4 from this position is wishful thinking. He's got one man in the site to worry about, not even aware of that. Tap on the bomb and Spirit charge him down.
Sheesh.
They're going for the throat on this. They want this to be a punishing victory as they are steamrolling NaVi every step of the way on trade.
Hey, what? I've never seen a YouTube buffer. That was a jump scare, bro. No way we're playing a horror game right now. The hell, I was checking Nuggets' message, just second monitor. All of a sudden I see the buffer.
Just so hard to watch for NaVi.
I thought I got hacked or like...
It's so easy for d0nk.
My internet line got destroyed by a beaver or some shit.
As his head-to-head...
Hey! Was? Actually?
Continues to be as one-sided as ever. 8-2.
The third time
Since team started facing.
I'm checking.
And those impact matches, the ones that matter most, always in Spirit's favor. This one, no exception.
Now I have PTSD.
NaVi tried something new. They tried to catch them off
I
guard.
swear, bad internet is the most annoying thing ever, huh?
But Spirit, the conductors...
It's kind of nowhere, to be honest.
Dragging us there, kicking and screaming. d0nk gets caught again, but Shiro is still reliable on this 8.
Alexi, first kill, please. First kill, please. Bomb will go down. This is good. This is a winnable one. Alright, let's go home.
Taps out to make this another beautiful round for Team Spirit. 10-1. It's not even close.
No, and the game's just on rails now. NaVi kind of going through the motions. They are out of steam, out of ideas. No path to
Alexi 0-11. He may end the game 0 kills.
With confidence. They're barely even having to take these rounds seriously. It's just
but one thing I want to let the haters know who are already writing kick Alexi and stuff. Alexi is the IGL, and he, during this game, made sure that we win the rounds by calling.
d0nk in his final form, well, at nearly 20 kills deep in this first half.
Gel also
Shiro
111
right behind him. That's the power duo of this Spirit squad.
Yeah, but every piece has been reliable, and I think that's the best,
round.
Best takeaway for me from these two maps from Spirit is, yes, d0nk's looking good. Yes, Shiro is hitting shots.
Spirit is just better.
Letting them down. No one's dropping the ball.
Or people always say Ronaldo better, Young Boy better, Spirit better.
Reliable results. Sure, Chopper had some ugly rounds on CT Anubis, but here he's fine. Magic's locking down Ivy as well. There's nothing bad to say about Spirit so far in stage 3. Even though Anubis was maybe closer than they would have liked, they still got it over the line. And this one's not up for debate, is it?
In this clash, you know, of major title winners.
I want to play Roblox, please. We're watching Counter-Strike Major.
It's the reigning champs, showcasing just how wide the gap has gotten.
I'm looking down, though.
Fall from grace for NaVi.
Maybe the NaVi players want to join.
This season has been palpable and never able to quite get back to that Copenhagen form.
Sheesh.
Managed to deliver on the 2-0 wins in the BO1s, but in this first BO3 outing, it's looking to go dominantly in Spirit's favor. The nightmare matchup for NaVi continues to be a very real thing.
Spirit heating up. And this half coming to a close. Can NaVi get anything, a little bit of life in the last round, the last
bro, I'm not
chance?
hate watching. I want NaVi to win, bro. But I just gave up as a NaVi fan right now.
They still need to get through d0nk's. Dink are done.
But what did I tell you, Chad? I told you, side deluxe, they can win the round. They can win the game in the first half.
Shiro's orb continues to strike.
That's the problem of you picking the map.
Move in for the kill.
JL and Bit are both.
You already know, on our city side, we would have 13-0'd them, guys.
And might not even get to play into this final round. Bomb's not planted for him. Ema's got to stay alive, but also has to stop this.
We actually win a round. We actually win another round. We double out.
Spirit,
what?
Own train. NaVi find no life on that T side. Spirit sit just 2 rounds away from a flawless finish in stage 3.
So the molly is not going to do anything.
Save this train here.
How huge is Australia?
It's off the tracks. It's off the rails. And Spirit, it is storming into the playoffs.
That's crazy.
At a ludicrous pace. Right out A main, classic Spirit pistol, keeping
massive.
The pressure high. And Alexi does get his first kill in the map so far. NaVi trying to fight on this outer site through the smoke.
Alexi B.
First
kill, Alexi B, or?
Yes. But nothing is guaranteed in this game.
Big comeback, Gasson.
And now it's just Chopper left standing. 1v4.
I'm telling you, it's actually winnable.
Way through these smokes. Seek out NaVi, but they bring the fight to
NaVi
him.
Nation.
A convincing pistol round leveled against Spirit from this NaVi squad. Alexi B.
Winnable. Alexi saying, let's go, boys.
In round 13.
Okay,
people cracking jokes about no kills.
Consolation rounds here for NaVi, though. Is it just to feel a little bit better about this head-to-head?
Bam! What a shot. That was on d0nk, too.
It's hard to have any faith in any team to come back. Spirit,
you got to be your own biggest fan at the end of the day.
Not good.
How is he on fire?
What is this animation, bro?
He's defrosting right now, guys. Don't worry, he'll get there.
Up to? What is this?
Oh, this is one hell of a boost to give d0nk upper info. I say info, he's looking for a headshot right now, but this is otherwise Glocks for Team Spirit. They're going to make NaVi wait.
Bro. I think d0nk knows the premise of playing for info.
No.
Wait, sometimes you don't try and kill them? Couldn't be me.
Could not.
Guys, do you want Mouse to get eliminated today or Team Liquid? After this, one team will have to go, bro.
for Shiro.
We will be sending the first team home from stage 3. And they're gonna cry to their parents, to their family members, because they upset them. They said,
even in this
Mom,
round,
this year the major will be mine. Trust me, we will make it to the playoffs. Here are the tickets. Come to Austin, please. And then they get eliminated 0-3 and they take the first flight home.
There's a well, but Spirit could certainly get a bomb plant here. That is not out of the question. Lit up on the
it's gonna be mouse or liquid, bro.
Glock does a lot of damage. Shiro's gonna plug in the numbers, and there's the plant for Team Spirit. That's all they were playing for.
That's a win.
Okay,
that is definitely a win for Spirit.
That's low-key crazy.
Eagle, and everyone gets $600, so good return on investment here going into Spirit's gun round. And the goal is just to finish it before it starts.
Is that loud?
This head to head. Getting
Blade, this thing looks like a McDonald's application.
Every time.
Uh-oh. Maybe he's pre-filling it out for Alexi. Alright, here we go. Lock in, bro.
CT Molly means Donk.
Oh god, it's Donk.
The nades go deep, the flash is perfect.
Nice, Ema.
Clear, and Chopper got out
okay, we got the balls now.
Couldn't save his teammate.
That's good.
Something spotted here. I think a shadow for Alexi.
Chat, we made a 12-8 comeback. 11-1, that's almost the same.
Holds pop, they're coming for him. 3 players. How many's he got in him? Disengages. Molly forces the reswing, and right now NaVi holding this yard. 4v3. Nice. 2 Ivy players walking the smoke as it fades.
Giveaway of comeback? Hell nah, bro. This comeback is happening right now.
This round.
I may do a giveaway if Spirit wins, bro. Let's keep it real. Bet.
Oh, we're cooking.
Don't fall down here. You felt like you'd done the hard part.
Ime?
Dealt with Donk to open up the round. Kept finding success, but Chopper and Shiro have whittled through these remaining players. The Shiro backstab comes in.
Shadow.
How does he get punished for being aware?
They up and leave the B side. JL's left far away. And now they double back.
JL
tried to stay one step ahead, but Chopper has outmaneuvered JL, leaving him in such a rough spot.
No, someone let him know.
1v2, okay, no info where these players have gotten to. He's at the full mercy of Team Spirit. And with Shiro owning this angle in the connector. Spirit
now they scream.
Now with 9 opportunities to lock in a playoff appearance. There should be no world
Kratos,
in which they even get close.
Very well played from Team Spirit. Mind games.
Lots of mind games there of high-level players in those, clutch rounds.
Mind games cleared.
Reading that they
Furia won.
Out, and so that's why they go back.
Yo.
But right now,
that's low-key wild.
Looking for playoffs. All they can think about is a trophy. Anything less for Spirit is
Kratos.
A failure. They're here to win it all. Vitality this, vitality that. Spirit were doubted in Shanghai.
That's right after this. Twister versus Mouse Clan elimination.
To them, this
Liquid
major has to be the same.
We're sending the first team home. Someone is gonna cry. NaVi shouldn't be crying after this.
And with
they're still good, bro. They will be 2-1, chat. 3 wins, you make it to the playoffs. 3 losses, you go fucking home, bro, and you die.
This major opens up.
So NaVi's still chilling. They're 2-1 after this. Spirit, straight to the playoffs. You will see Spirit in America. If you have tickets, congrats.
Contenders.
You will see Donk in real time.
And this is one of them.
And Harley. Yo! Now I'm hyped.
I mean, that's why you saw Spirit being so hard on themselves on the build-up to the event. They care about peaking at the right time. When you're a player as good, as plainly above the rest, as Donk, so firmly #1 in the world, you don't settle for anything less than carving out one hell of a legacy in his rookie year, world #1.
Just keep the camera on Donk. What are we doing, Observer?
MVP,
never mind. Good job,
achieving something that for any other GOAT contenders took them years. Looking at the likes of Zywoo, 4 years to get his major trophy. Simple, 5 for him from when he first appeared on the HLTV top 20. It was a long road to the top, but not for Donk.
I don't think this is bad.
And so Spirit
we almost beat them on map 1.
Him changes to how
and Spirit is one of the best teams right now.
Taking this in stellar
potentially the best.
Sets them up for one hell of playoff potential.
This is fine.
Champions make it.
We're gonna win the next BO3, chat.
They get through flawlessly, 3-0. Playoff secured.
What you say?
For Team Spirit.
Yeah, and not a dent in
what did he
Spirit
scream?
either.
I need to know.
Anubis gets a little bit close, but we see the star factor come through to close the map in d0nk, and every player reliable on Train as NaVi don't